Hello, I'm Phantom. Now, why would I do an intro using my introduction for videos on a stream, I wonder? Maybe it's because I plan on uploading this segment of the stream as a YouTube video later, because I got some stuff I need to talk about. Blizzard Entertainment. I found my Warcraft 3 CD with the codes for Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos and Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne expansion. Which means I am a legal owner of your Warcraft 3 original game and the Reign of Throne Classic, or the Frozen Throne expansion. Do you know what happened when I went to enter in your code for your 3 GB game? You do know what happened, Blizzard, because you made it this way. Instead of just letting me download the 4 GB game, you are making me download the entirety of Warcraft 3 Reforged, a almost 35 GB game, to play a 3 GB game from 2002. You are wasting 30 gigabytes of space on my computer with your garbage so that I can play a game that I already owned before that game came out. Do you know how stupid that sounds? How much of a waste of time and money that is? Imagine for a moment, okay? Imagine that you wanted to play, say, Left 4 Dead 2. Not a big game. Steam made it a very long time ago. It's not very big. You click to download it, and then it makes you download fucking Back 4 Blood, a game that's not even out, and that you don't own. That's how I feel. Blizzard, you are making me download a game I don't own. I'm not going to spend money on your garbage. Warcraft 3 Reforged is shit. It is a terrible, terrible, terrible experience. All you did was make things worse. You took models that were fine, and you said, like, these 10 of them will make them look better. Let's make everything else look like garbage in comparison. And you did. Let's make the animations somehow worse than they were in 2002. Shame. Shame on you. I thought ruining World of Warcraft was enough. You're also wasting space on my computer to play games that you haven't ruined yet? No. After today's stream, I will find a way to download original Warcraft 3 and use my activation code outside of your stupid client. But until then, I'm stuck. So that's why the stream's as late as it is. I have to download another 18 gigabytes of garbage before I can play the game. Shame on you, Blizzard. Awful. Disgusting. You should feel bad. You are terrible, terrible people. Whoever decided this is a terrible person. I can only imagine that they have one of the utmost and front-facing seats in hell reserved for them. Disgraceful. However, how's everyone else doing? Has anyone even showed up for the stream yet? Probably not. Well, we have a few minutes. I don't know what to do in the meantime. Ugh. I got a stuffy nose. I gotta sit up a little bit, I think. Ouch. My head. This is such a waste of time. The game would have downloaded in 4 minutes. Let me look it up. How big was the game? No clue. Absolutely no clue. 17 more gigabytes. I'd say let's watch some YouTube, but I don't know what to watch. I'm not entirely sure. I can't really stop the stream and then reopen it later. Well, I can, but I shouldn't. It'll split everything up. Uh, 14 more gigabytes. Yes, yeah, 7. Blah, why the fuck did I say 14? 17 more gigabytes. It's such a waste of space on my computer. I already don't have a lot of space. I already don't have a lot of space. I download like a gigabyte, or like I literally download 6/10 of a gigabyte a minute. Or second, sorry. No, minute, I was right. Why am I so stupid? I can't think right now. I slept in hard. Took a bunch of melatonin last night to help me sleep, and I slept in. Like, hard. This is so stupid. Why would they make you download the whole Warcraft 3 Reforged just to play Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos? I should probably also have it set up to make sure that my Frozen Throne CD key is also activated. That would be smart on my end. Open up battle.net, shop. Well, it loads slowly because it's trying to do all this shit. Come on. Come on. There you go. Fucking Christ. Redeem a code. Let's make sure we redeem the other code too. There we go. I do have the discs, but my computer doesn't have a disk drive. Neither of our computers did, because no one's used discs since 2002 when this game came out. Otherwise, I would just gladly pop the disc in. God. Ah, the good old days. When I was so naive, I didn't know you could download games online and physically bought League of Legends from Walmart and downloaded it off of a disc. Good times. Yes, I do want to confirm my Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne. Phone went off. What was that? You want to check the phone? It just went off. Do you have a disk drive because you have a laptop, or do you have a disk drive because you have an actual tower? Because mine is a mid tower, which literally gives up space. Oh, it's just True Star. Stupid bank. Stop trying to talk to me. I wish I still had the other ones. Like my World of Warcraft ones, they're somewhere at my mom's house. I have we used well when I first got World of Warcraft, it was during Burning Crusade, and what they had was they had the battle pack where you'd buy like the big battle crate, and it'd be like a big box at like Walmart and Target, and it would have World of Warcraft Classic and Burning Crusade on it because uh Wrath of the Lich King just got announced, so they were like, I'll have both of these things together. Let's sell it all as one package instead of what they have now, where if you buy whatever you buy just World of Warcraft and then the newest expansion is separate. It used to be they had like a crate, and it was kind of cool. I still have the boxes somewhere. I have the little classic and Burning Crusade booklets that came with that crate. They had like big uh well, yeah, they had like big books, and you could go through and it'd show you how to play the game and all the different races and all the different classes and the areas, so on and so forth, you know? And with it, that was back when you remember, I'm sure you were a gamer. You remember when the internet wasn't quite as used as it is now, and instead of having guides online, game companies would release books to show you how to play their games, and you could get them from like book fairs and libraries and stuff like that. One of my friends from high school had the RuneScape manual. I remember because that's how I got into RuneScape way back in like 2005, 2006. Good times. I remember almost buying the Dishonored booklet from GameStop. I also remember almost buying the what was it? I'm trying to remember. It was a game that I played. BioShock. There was a BioShock Infinite, or not BioShock Infinite, BioShock 2 booklet that was at GameStop when I went there. But I bought all World of Warcraft expansions physically up until Cataclysm. Me and my dad didn't want to go to town when Cataclysm came out because we waited until the midnight release, and when it came out, we just downloaded it online. I remember that. That was the last expansion my dad played of World of Warcraft, and he didn't play through it very much. And then I didn't play like any Mists of Pandaria. And then after Mists of Pandaria, when Warlords of Draenor came out, I'm like, gosh, Hellscream! Yeah, all the strategy guides. I remember they called them strategy guides and survival guides. Those were what I remember those back before fucking walkthroughs were a thing. And then walkthroughs were a big thing for a long time. I remember me and my dad would use walkthroughs on games that we'd play. I remember we used a walkthrough to figure out where to go on Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on the GameCube. We used a walkthrough to figure out where to go there. We were lost and couldn't figure out where the big hand guy, the Rocky Bongo Bongo copy. We also used the walkthrough on Twilight Princess to make sure we get all the heart pieces before going and fighting Ganon to completionist the game. And then we also used the walkthrough on our last ever time trying to play Quest 64. Yep, game facts. We didn't we played Quest 64 like back in 2011, I think, was the last time I played it with them. We had the Nintendo 64 and we set it up and we both sat down. We're like, we'll play through this together. It'll be a fun father-son bonding experience. And it was. We took turns reading the walkthrough and made sure we grabbed every single spirit we could. But we only played like twice and then we stopped, sadly. I remember that's around the time that my dad was playing uh, Grand Theft Auto Vice City on the PlayStation 2, and he was hiding it from me because he didn't want me playing it. I remember that. I remember finding the disc and him being like, "No, you can't play that game." I'm like, "But I've played Grand Theft Auto at my friend's house." He's like, "No, can't play that game." I remember he also watched a couple anime that were raunchy, and he was like, "When you're older, you can watch this. It's an alright anime, but for now, no." I'm like, "Well, what's it about?" He's like, "I can't tell you. It's raunchy, but it's okay. You can watch it when you're older." God, Jesus Christ, Blizzard, you still have 14 gigabytes to go. By all my calculations, you should be like 5 gigabytes away by now. Oh, what else do I talk about? I should put on background music so I don't sound like a freak. Actually, no, I'm not going to put on background music. If I were to put on background music and I said something funny and I wanted to use it in a video, I wouldn't be able to because, or I would, it's just the background music would be all choppy because I'm jumping around cleaning out the silent spaces and the coughs and the sniffles. It sound like crap. And like some YouTubers, I have a standard of quality, okay? You know who I'm talking about, Nit. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. I won't say any names, but you know who I'm talking about. So I guess I just wait. I'd pop open Quest 64 and play it for a little bit, honestly, but I don't want to. I don't know. What's a game that's like really short? Yes, the caveman. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah. What's a really short game I can play online? You know what I haven't played in forever? You know what I haven't played in forever? Does the website still exist? Does Nitrom still exist? Please tell me Nitrom still exists. Yes, it's still all here. Oh my god. I haven't played a Nitrom game since like middle school. Oh, but it's taking so long for it to load. Okay, now that it's loading, can I get it open? Come on, Nitrom. I want to play Feed Me. I haven't played Feed Me in years. That's what I'll have to do for one of these streams. I'll have to just play some Nitrom games. Come on, Nitrom, please. Just load. You know what? I will pause the download for a moment just to make sure Nitrom fully loads. Hell yeah. Oh no. What do you mean? Well, let's hope that the game preloads by itself. Hmm. No, I don't think I can play them. These games use Flash. Oh, that makes me sad. I want to play the games, but Flash is dead. Is there any way to enable Flash on Adobe? Or Adobe, is there any way to enable Flash on Opera? I don't think I can play it on Opera. Hmm. Damn. Big sad. Yeah, Flash is dead. I know I could run like, I don't know if I can run like the last version of Flash on Adobe or bleh, on Opera. God, I cannot fucking talk. Uh, I don't want to do this, but maybe it'll work on, on Microsoft Edge. I feel like an animal opening this website up. No, I don't think I can. That's so sad. I wonder how many other like classic games I'll never get to play again because of that. I wonder. Is there any way to play this? I'm going on Congregate, another game website I haven't been on in years. Come on. I guess Stick Death is gone. I'm seeing if I can get this to work while Warcraft 3 continues to install because it is taking absolutely forever. Interesting. So there are a few Flash games you can still play, but it's not through the websites anymore. You have to download an SWF player. Weird. Oh well. I guess that idea is gone. It's just upsetting. Good internet vibes. I need them. I need them. Ugh. Cracked my neck. Excuse me. Guess I'll eat some waffles. Wait. I'm quite hungry. Boys gotta eat. Yum. Yeah. China isn't just banning kids from playing more than 3 hours of video games a week. They have a so you know the doctor from Dead by Daylight? Dead by Daylight posted a poll for Chinese players, and they're like, Chinese people, we want to have a killer that's based relatively in Chinese history. Um, Out of all these choices, who do you want? And they had a whole bunch of supernatural options. They had monsters, spirits, ghosts, characters from scary films and stories. But then out of all the monsters, they had a guy. I don't remember the name of the guy. Let me search it up. Yang. His name is Yang Yang Sin. And Yang is a doctor in China. The reason and the poll overwhelmingly chose him to be the inspiration for the next killer. Not monsters, not spirits, not ghosts, not folklore. They chose a real life person that they wanted to be the killer. Because this guy, I'm sure you've heard of him, he was a doctor who had internet addiction camps where kids would be sent there by their parents because they played video games a lot, and he would kill them with electroshock therapy. He would torture them and torture them and torture them with electroshock therapy. And he would use it as both punishment and treatment to quote unquote cure their internet addiction. And he killed many kids. And eventually, the Chinese government determined that electroshock therapy is terrible and should be illegal and should not be actually used on people. So they banned him from using it. So instead, he came up with a new idea, electroacupuncture, where he takes electrified needles and puts them in kids to cure their internet addiction. And you want to know something? He is still practicing it to this day in a hospital that he owns or that he runs in China that is funded by the Chinese government. There is a literal murderous, torturous psychopath killing and torturing children with electric needles in China right now. And he's doing it completely legally with absolutely no stopping him from any sort of government. And parents are willingly sending their children to him. That is absolutely terrifying. So yes, China banning kids from playing games for more than 3 hours a week does not surprise me, considering China is allowing a man to kill children for playing video games for more than 3 hours a week. It doesn't surprise me at all. Like, not even a little bit. The Chinese people literally call him the electric shock madman Yang. He is a well-known and quite feared figure in China. He was also given an award. Yeah, he was given an award for being one of the top 10 outstanding citizens for minor protection of Shandong State Council Special. The worst part is the teenagers that he would torture and sometimes kill literally wouldn't be admitted. They would be abducted. Staff, parents, or people that he has tortured would be forced to abduct teenagers who had a supposed internet addiction and bring them into the hospital, admit them without any signatures, without anything. They would not, the parents would often not even sign it. They would just be admitted and would be forced to be there. And if they tried to leave, he would electrocute them to punish them. And this is still going on today. That's why the survivor that came out with the doctor in Dead by Daylight was a esports player. Bang Min, she has a whole bunch of esports skins, and her background is that she was a professional video game player. That's why. Because the doctor, Yang, wants to electrocute and torture a internet addict. Internet addict. Shit's nuts. Shit's wildin'. Yeah, yeah. You're reading about him just now? You should look at a picture of him. He looks extremely normal, but when he's talking about like his therapies, you can tell just by looking at him. He does it because he enjoys it. He electrocutes and tortures teenagers because he enjoys doing it. There's no way there's any other thing about it. He blatantly enjoys what he does. Freaky guy. What can I say? He's a freaky guy. Yeah, he also he released I think he released like a documentary or something or an interview where he was all like, "Oh no, my practices are safe and I only use very low voltage to rewire their brains and I only do this, I don't do a lot." And then CCTV footage of dead kids and crying, screaming for help children being strapped to machines as he smiles in the background and watches them get electrocuted. And that's kind of what led to China eventually being like, "No, you can't electrocute kids." And he's like, "Well, I can't use electroshock therapy, sure. But I have this needle, and if I hook it up to a wire, I can poke them with it and do acupuncture." And China's like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds fine." The machine that put things on kids to send electric currents to them, that's unethical. But needles that send currents inside of children, that's fine. That's targeted. That's perfectly okay. 9 more gigabytes. I'm not even gonna get to stream that much at this rate. I'll get to stream for like a good hour and a half, hopefully, but God. Yeah, his that's right. That's right. I'm reading through it. His official his official terminology for his new treatment that isn't electroshock therapy, that isn't ECT, is called low frequency pulse therapy. And former patients are saying that low frequency pulse therapy is more painful than electroshock therapy. Electroshock therapy or electroconvulsive therapy was banned because it was inhumane with how much it hurt people and was being used against them without their will. Now he is using something even more painful. This absolute madman devised a more painful therapy to use after they banned his last one. Absolutely nuts. Hello. I see I have 3 concurrent viewers. What is up? I'm eating waffles and waiting for Warcraft to install. Can I, like, put my battle.net up? I kind of can. Here. Can I, like, put a... I know there's a way to, like, hide my screen for a moment while I do this. I'm OBS, but I don't remember. Hello, Paulo. Hmm. How well. Let's take... Let's take... Copy this. Rename it. Whoa, there's 2 of me. I put it up here like this. Nah, I can't. Damn. Oh well. I guess OBS literally won't let you. OBS literally won't let you show your battle.net. Oh well. That's perfectly fine, I guess. That's a good safety precaution to have. Make sure people don't accidentally dox themselves. School sucks. Yeah. I'm glad I'm done with it. Hope I never have to go back for anything. I still have dreams that I'm back in school all the time. I have dreams that I'm in my high school and I'm going between the classes and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm not in high school. I graduated like 5 years ago. Why am I still here? But I just keep going through the classes anyways. I'm like, I don't know what class to go to next. Oh yeah, I don't have any classes. And why am I at my school? I'll go to this class. And then I try to go to my locker and I'm like, oh fuck. Which locker's mine? I haven't been here in 5 years. Oh yeah, I don't have a locker. Then where did I put all my stuff? It's just that's the kind of dream that I have. I have it all the time too. It's really annoying. Uh, this is a quite an engaging stream, is it not? I would have pre-installed Warcraft 3 had I had known it would make me install the entirety of Warcraft 3 Reforged. Yesterday I forgot how it felt. Ooh, yeah. I guess it is now September, isn't it? Yeah. School's starting up for everybody. Seven gigabytes left, boys. 7 gigabytes, and then I can play the game. Well, I can't like I can't I guess I could like set up my no, I don't have enough time. Like that's the annoying part about this. If I was going to have to wait longer than like another 10, 15 minutes, I could do something. I could play some Quest 64 while I wait. I could fire up the old Nintendo, any of my old Nintendo 64 games. I could play on, I don't know. I have like I bought, actually, I don't have enough time to do it, but I should do this on a stream or as a video. Just for fun, when I was at Target, I saw this entry grade RX-78-2 Gundam kit. Just a cheap little like $7 kit. And it's not a long build. Just one of the nice little RX-78s. That'd be fun to make on like a stream or use the camera and do it like on my YouTube. I have all the tools and stuff, but this is one of the ones where you don't need, like clippers or anything like that. Star Fox 64, I'll jump into it. I actually got into Star Fox 64 as a kid. A little bit late. I got into Star Fox 64. I had a Lupus and a Wing Gundam. Oh, cool. Yeah, my Target suddenly started having Gunplas. And I'm like, since when does Target have Gunplas? They have it right next to all their like Funko Pops and Rick and Morty dancing talking pickle toys over by the gaming section. And all the Mario plushies. They also what was I saying? I was talking about Star Fox 64. So I played the Star Fox game on the GameCube first. The dumb one with the dinosaurs. I remember playing that game. I didn't hate it. And it felt a little weird, but I didn't hate it. I played through it, all the way through it. It was okay. I hated that stupid little Triceratops. That garbage little Triceratops that always like, I need mushrooms, I need mushrooms. Or he'll literally die. He will die if you don't feed him. I played through that game, and then I was at a midsummer festival. My town, my town always had these midsummer festivals where a whole bunch of people you could like purchase a spot, like a block, a little square of area, and you could set up a tent or something, set up an overhang, and you could sell stuff. Like people would have little shops. People sold shirts that they made. People sold antiques. They sold food. They sold all sorts of different things that they could sell in the area. And I did not really have a big town that I lived in, but the area was still fairly filled with people who wanted to, gather around. And all the kids would be running around playing, looking at stuff they wanted to buy. All the adults would be selling stuff and buying stuff. It was right next to the bakery, so you could easily get some stuff from the bakery. And then at night, they would have or one year they had it all set up by the lake, but they usually had it out by the bakery. And at night, everyone would go over by the lake, and they would have a whole fireworks thing go off, and then they had a whole bunch of like shops, and they had a whole bunch of uh like carnival games, like mini golf and so on and so forth. And while I was walking around there with my friends, um there was a guy who had set up a place where he was selling all his old games. He had a whole shitload of Nintendo 64 games and PlayStation 1 games that he was selling. I don't know why he was selling them. I don't know if they were actually his or if like a family member passed and they were selling his belongings or something like that. They had a shitload of old Nintendo 64 games, and I bought 2 games from him. I bought Super Smash Brothers, like the original Super Smash Brothers game for the Nintendo 64, because at the time I was playing Melee on the GameCube, and I loved the hell out of Melee, so I was like, ooh, I want to play the original. That sounds really cool. I want to play the original. So I bought that, and then I also bought Star Fox 64, because at the time I had been playing the Star Fox game for the Nintendo 64. And I fired up Star Fox 64. I keep wanting to say Quest 64. I fired up Star Fox 64. I played that on the Nintendo 64, and that was so much better than the GameCube game. I don't give a shit what you have to say. The Nintendo 64 Star Fox game was bounds and leaps better than the GameCube game. What was the GameCube game even called? Star Fox Adventures. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was Star Fox Adventures. Yeah, you gotta realize when Star Fox Adventures and Warcraft 3 came out, I was 4. Okay? I was young when Star Fox Adventures first came out. That was 2002, my guy. That was a long time ago. I was but a little babby. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember it wasn't supposed to be a Star Fox game or something like that. I was listening to someone talk about it. It was like it was its own standalone game, and then Nintendo was like, "We need to have a Star Fox game. Uh, put Star Fox there. Like, I want Star Fox to be it." Wait, was that the GameCube game or was that the Nintendo 64 game? I'm looking it up. No, you're right. You're right. You are correct. You got it right. It was the game. It was the GameCube game. That's right. It was supposed to be like Dinosaur Planet or something like that. And then they were like, put Star Fox in it. Put Fox McCloud in it. He'll be fine. The kids want Fox McCloud. They want Fox McCloud. Look how excited they are. I remember like playing through Star Fox and thinking, whoa, like the 64 game and being like, this is awesome. This is so cool. And then thinking about the GameCube game and being like, the GameCube game was nothing like this at all. The GameCube game was like a weird exploration game. And there were dinosaurs everywhere. And I remember there was like a big living rock or a tree or something like that. And you'd have to go through like a maze puzzle that he would teleport you through with a portal or something like that. It was such a weird game. Very strange times for gaming history. Starlink Battle for Atlas on Switch is the best Star Fox game since the 64. Maybe. I mean, I am looking for games to play. Speaking of games to play, 4 gigabytes left, boys! Just 4 gigabytes left. Now it's actually the size that it would have been in the very beginning, before Blizzard fucked me. Thanks, Blizzard. Sack of shit. Fucking assholes. Bunch of jerks. Am I right? You aren't what you used to be. When I say fuck Blizzard, I'm not talking about a single one of the people that made Warcraft 3, because you all left. What was the first ever game I played? I'm not sure. I was that young. I remember sitting with my dad while we played Castlevania 64. Like, when I was, like, not even 2. I think that's my earliest gaming memory. I don't know what the first game I played was, but it was on the Nintendo 64. I'm pretty sure. Because the Nintendo 64 came out in 1996. That was 2 years before I was born. And my dad was playing video games as I popped out the womb, I'm pretty sure. I remember my mom talking about how when they first met, one of their first dates was playing Tetris. Back when Tetris was like one of the only 5 games you could play. I remember being scared of the giant skeleton in Castlevania 64. I remember being afraid of them. I also remember the Castlevania game for the PlayStation 2. What was it? Was it Symphony of Night? I don't remember. I played through that. I remember beating that with my dad. I remember there was one boss where you fight like a vampire guy and like underground in like a cave or something like that. It was a very, I don't remember what it was. Fuck. I don't remember what the guy looked like. He was edgy. But my dad couldn't beat him and I did. My dad couldn't beat him, and he was like, "Oh, you think you're so good and you can do it, you do it." And I did. I remember that like it was yesterday. I also remember the giant stone Medusa head. That was one of the bosses, the giant stone Medusa head floating around. Castlevania was wildin'. I guess I'll play that in the background just to have a little bit of nostalgia. Castlevania 64 menu music. Where the purple-haired dude or dudette was playing on the violin. I don't remember if that was a dude or not, actually. Here we go. This should be it, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not getting rickrolled or anything like that. Here we go. Come on. Nice. There we go. I used to let the screen sit on the dude playing the violin just to listen to this part. Because I liked it a lot as a kid. Listen to that. Nintendo 64 audio quality. 3 gigabytes left, boys. We're 3 gigabytes away from finally getting to play the game. Yeah! Let's go! Alright, I should be still streaming. I've got another like hour and 15 minutes that I can stream before my friend's gonna come pick me up for my last game of D&D this week. Unless, of course, I play D&D with Unit. Kelsey has Friday and Saturday off. You gonna be doing anything either of those days? If you aren't, and we can get the others on, we can continue my campaign. Just saying. Friday and Saturday. There's 2 days. It's a classic song, though. Castlevania 64, Opposing Bloodlines. I'm pretty sure I remember the end too, because at the end you're like riding away on a horse or something like that, and then it zooms in on like the purple kid's face or or whoever, like there's like a kid, and it zooms in on his face and it's like, oh god, he's a vampire too. He's a vampire. Ah! I remember being kind of blown away by that. Sweet, you're free? Awesome. We'll have to play then. But the Nintendo 64 game that I have the most memories of playing, it's gotta be Ocarina of Time. I know everyone's gonna say Ocarina of Time, or if they want to sound more edgy, Majora's Mask. But if we're being completely honest, Majora's Mask is just an expansion pack for Ocarina of Time. It's a fantastic game. I loved Majora's Mask. It is one of my favorite games of all time. But it is literally no more than in an expansion pack. It is the same exact, it uses all the same resources, it uses all the same models, and the only thing different are the bosses and the areas. Other than that, like, all the monsters and characters are models taken from, Ocarina of Time. I don't think I ever played... No, did I play through Link to the Past? I don't think I finished it, but I had it. I remember. Oh god, I remember. I've had like... Fuck, what was it? It was a disc for the GameCube. I don't know if it was a legal disc. But it was a disc for the GameCube, and it had 4 different Legend of Zelda games on it, and it had like all these old Legend of Zelda games. I don't remember. The reason I don't know if it was legal or not is because I don't remember it having a case. So I don't know if my dad was just like, yeah, let's get 4 games in one. That sounds great. Oh my god. Dude, you know what I just remembered? When me and my dad first bought Wrath of the Lich King, we bought it and we brought the box home and we put the disc in the computer and it wouldn't download the game. Zelda and Four Swords with Link to the Past and the 2 from the Game Boy. Yeah, exactly. That's the one that I remember. That's the disc. It was a special edition. Okay, it was legal then. Okay, it was legal then. Yeah, I had that disc. I played all the way through Four Swords. I don't think I finished Link to the Past, and I don't know if I finished the 2 from the Game Boy. But you know what I do remember playing on the Game Boy? I remember if you were playing, I had the little connector where you could connect your 2 Game Boy Advanced together, because me and my dad would play Pokemon all the time, and we would occasionally trade Pokemon to each other, and we would occasionally do stuff like that. My dad had a Scyther, and it was his best Pokemon. It was level 100. It had the one move that would almost kill but leave him at 1 health. And that's why he loved the Pokemon so much, because he could catch like anything. He'd reduce it down to 1 health, and then he could catch it really, really easily. He traded it to me to help me beat the Elite Four, and it turned into a Scizor. And we were like, what? Pokemon can do that? That was how we first found that out. And the best part is, the Pokemon I traded to him also evolved because it got traded. It was the trading evolution of Geodude. I don't remember what it's called. I think the evolved form is called Golem, like Golum, something like that. But yeah, that's how that happened. But I had that, and I remember there was a port on the Nintendo GameCube where you could hook your Game Boy up. And if you hooked the Game Boy up to the GameCube while you were playing Wind Waker, there was like a Tingle game you could play on the Game Boy. You would get to play as Tingle, and it was like a side game that you could do. I remember doing that. I also remember hooking my Game Boy up to my GameCube and playing Pokemon Ruby on the big screen. That was fun. I remember that vividly. 1.3 gigabytes left. Let's go. It's almost time. Almost time to stream. Let's go. Let's go. Just want to stream, please. I remember there was lots of cool stuff you could do with the link cable. It was because of the link cable that I was able to use my Pokemon from my uh Pokemon Ruby on what was it called? Like Pokemon Battle Arena or something like that. There was Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64, which I loved and played the shit out of on the Nintendo 64. I played so much of that game. Its entire soundtrack is stuck in my head, okay? I loved it. Then when the GameCube version came out, it was called like Pokemon Battle something. What was it? Pokemon Coliseum? Was that the one? It was Pokemon Coliseum. I remember playing Pokemon Coliseum and getting to see big 3D models of my Game Boy Pokemon. That was world changing to me. As a child, that was world changing to me. It wasn't super influential, which is why I didn't bring it up in my games video, where I talk about games that influenced me as a kid. But it was still absolutely awesome. That was so cool. There was a lot of things Pokemon did that, for my little child mind, blew it. It was getting to play with like 3D Pokemon on the GameCube that blew my mind. Same thing when Diamond and Pearl came out for the DS and they released the Pokemon Arena game for the Wii. I didn't play as much of that one, but I did play a little bit of it. And then the other thing that was like super big for me was when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl were out, they released the little Pokemon walkers. Do you remember those things? The little tiny Pokemon, like Pokeball plastic things that were kind of flattened and had a little tiny digital screen on it, and you could wirelessly link it up to your Nintendo DS, and you could put one of your Pokemon from your Pokemon games onto it, and as you'd walk, it would count your steps and then would give your Pokemon experience so you could level up your Pokemon by going outside and walking around with it. That was awesome. I'd bring that to school. I'd bring my Pokemon to school with me. And as I walked between classes and when I'd go on the playground during like recess, I'd hop on the swings and I'd swing. And I'd get a whole bunch of EXP for it. That was awesome. That was super cool. There were a lot of cool things that Nintendo did with Pokemon. And Pokemon Go was relatively fun while it lasted, when everyone was doing it. Pokemon Go had like two phases. It first came out and everyone was doing it, and then everyone stopped for like a year or two, and then just everyone started playing Pokemon Go again. I don't know what resurged it, but that was when I really got into it, was like the resurgence of it. Because my uncles were using it, my cousins were using it, all the people at my work were using it, my girlfriend was using it, I was using it, all my friends were using it. I would go over like 15 minutes over to the next town and walk around with my old friends from high school playing Pokemon Go. I was like almost 20 at the time, walking around playing Pokemon Go with my friends. I would still play constantly, probably, if I had a phone that could handle it. My phone can't handle the game anymore. It makes me sad. I remember me and my girlfriend were the only two people that were in the team that we were in. All my family were in the other two teams. I don't remember what team we were in. But we would constantly be fighting with our other workmates because not actually fighting, but the place I worked was, as long as you were sitting at the front register where I would work, you were in range of a Pokestop that was across the street. So we would constantly be spinning that Pokestop. A church was a Pokestop. and we would spin it and spin it and spin it. But right next to the church was a little like gazebo, like little tiny quote unquote park where they had a whole bunch of flowers and a couple benches. That spot was a Pokemon gym. And we would go over there and fight for control over it. Literally all the time. The nice thing about my town was was like relatively normal shaped for a town, like same direction in all directions. It's just all the shops and all the stores and all the Pokestops were in a straight line down the middle. It got battles, that's why people came back. That must be it. That must have been why. Because I remember doing that. I remember that my town was like a strip, and if you go left, you had all of the smaller scale shops like banks, the bakery, town hall, the clinic that we had, the school, the auto repair area, the grain mill, and then if you went right, it was all the housing where all the people lived. If you went far enough any direction, people would live there. But the place I worked was like right at the butt end of the town. So every time I got off work, we'd meet up, or we'd spin all the dials, we'd meet up at the gazebo, and then we'd just walk in a straight line through the entire town. And we would take I think it was 4 gyms. There was 4 gyms. There was one by the church at the little park. There was one by a lighthouse, an old lighthouse. There was one by a big statue that was like at the butt end of the town. And then if you left the town just a little bit, there was a storage area, like a whole where they have all those like storage units and you can rent them. They had a spot like that, and you would at the sign for it you would be able to take the park. There was another gym that was farther. If you kept walking and walked all the way into like the town park. But the problem is we'd get off work so late that if we tried to walk any farther than that, we'd be absolutely demolished by mosquitoes. But what we would do is after walking out that far, there was a graveyard, and the graveyard had a Pokestop in it. So we would take the scenic route around, and we'd hit the Pokemon stop at the graveyard. That was a lot of fun. I wish I could go back to doing that. I'm not close enough to town to do it anymore. You know, if I could, I'd probably move back to my old town. Let's say theoretically, I get the job with VShojo, or I make it big on YouTube, or I make it slightly big on YouTube, and I do what I want to do, which is make things for games and make 3D models and stuff like that as a full-time job, or even a part-time job just to go alongside with running around on YouTube and screwing around on here. If I was able to do that, I'd buy a cheap-ass little house in my old hometown. It's not a big town, but everything's cheap. It's that rural cheapness. Houses never cost more than $50,000. Houses are cheap to buy. And you can buy a decent-sized house, too. There was a nice strip of being able to play games, being able to play Pokemon. We didn't have a lot of restaurants, but there's a town like 15 minutes north of us, and there's a town 15 minutes south of us. And both of them had places that you could go and eat, and movie theaters and stuff like that. That was good times. I would probably want to move back there. And the truth is, if I did want to go anywhere, I'd be an hour closer to the cities, which would be really nice because then I'd be able to go visit the cities more often here in Minnesota. I'm also closer to Brainerd, which is where I was born. And if anybody ever visits Minnesota, okay, I'm gonna hit you up with a good fat piece of information. All right, I'm gonna hit you with a good fat piece of information. The best sushi place in Minnesota is in Brainerd. It is a little side stop, very, very like street food looking, almost run down looking sushi shop called Sakura Express. If you ever find yourself in Brainerd, Minnesota, stop there. It is worth it. Sakura Express is an amazing restaurant. Their food tastes absolutely fucking delicious. Get the Godzilla roll. It is their best roll. I love that. That is the best sushi roll I've ever had in my entire life. They have all right miso soup. It's not the best, but their sushi is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, it's so good. So good. Everything I could ever want. Everything I could ever want. Yummy. Brainerd's also an alright town. It's just, why not just live in the cities or in Brainerd? The cities suck. Minneapolis and St. Paul are awful. There is like a 3-block square where they have the Mall of America and they have like a couple restaurants that are good. Everything else about Minneapolis and St. Paul is dog shit. Those cities are garbage. The people who live there are stupid. Like, in general. I'm sorry. If you live in Minneapolis or St. Paul, the stereotype is that you're relatively dumb. That is the stereotype that the rest of Minnesota has for you. There's like how the North always has stereotypes that the South is stupid, and the South always has stereotypes that the North is stupid. The rest of Minnesota looks at Minneapolis and wonders what the heck went wrong. That place is constantly on fire. That place is constantly being torn apart. It's super run down. If you've ever gone to downtown Minneapolis or St. Cloud, or not St. Cloud, St. Paul, oh, that place is a mess. That place is a mess. I would not want to live there. I would rather live in rural. Rural Minnesota is beautiful, and while it doesn't have a lot going on for it, it's much nicer. It is so much nicer. And same thing with Brainerd. Brainerd's an alright town, but the housing area is like the bad kind of rural rundown. Like all the houses look really, really shoddy and old. And there's lots of old rundown buildings that you could very easily imagine a bunch of crackheads live in. Like when I last drove through there, we almost decided we were going to run through a we were almost going to run through a it was like an old train station. All right. Warcraft 3 is finally downloaded. Finally. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I gotta switch. I gotta switch. Um, where's Warcraft?
We never paid any heed to the
No,
ancient
we're missing it.
prophecies.
We're missing it. I gotta shrink it. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. No. No. Okay. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. I'll show you guys why I got really worried for a moment. I'll show you guys why I got really worried for a fucking moment. Oh, I got angry. Look at this. It's loading. Give me a second. You see the problem here? What does that say? That says Warcraft 3 Reforged. They got rid of the classic Warcraft 3 loading screen. I literally can't look at it now. I have to see this shitty, low quality, updated screen. But apparently, if I open up settings, it says classic mode is enabled. Enables classic graphics and content for versus, campaign, and custom games. So it is classic mode, but they changed this shit, and that makes me very angry. That makes me very angry. But let's hop into it, shall we? Let's see if it's still proper and isn't the updated version.
The sands of time have run out, son of Duratan.
This is too quiet now. Let me turn it up.
The cries of war
Echo upon the winds. Back when Blizzard made good games. I love this game.
scar the land.
Yeah, they do. Look at that little bird.
Which is besieged once again.
Once again.
Conflict.
Yes. Look at them run. It's the orcs. Yeah, look at them go. They're war machines. Boom. Yes. Finally, some actual war in my Warcraft.
Rise to challenge fate and lead their brethren to battle.
Yeah!
As mortal armies rush blindly towards their doom, the burning shadow comes to consume us all.
Yes, it does. There they are, the Burning Legion.
You
Must rally the horde and lead your people to their destiny. Get that, Thrall?
Seek me out.
Thrall's little hut. Medivh. Chapter 1, Chasing Visions. Yes! I don't know, Thrall. What kind of nightmare was that?
It was not a nightmare, young war chief.
But the vision.
Follow me, and I will reveal what your future holds.
Okay, Prophet.
I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
Oh, I barely muted myself in time to not blow your ears out with that sneeze. Okay, first of all, let's edit the audio a little bit. Maximum FPS 200, yes please. Maximum background FPS 60. Just so that if I do shrink it, it'll keep playing. Particles medium, spells medium. The sound effects up a little bit, keep the volume low. Can you hear the game fine? If you can hear the game fine, we're good. Ugh. Get nice and adjusted. Fine, I'll listen to it myself. Fine, I'll listen to it. Okay, it's a little quiet. Whoops. I just closed my live feed. Fixed. Okay. So, turn the music up just a little bit. The sound effects up just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. There. Alright. Let's play the game.
Regard, no God.
Skillfully done. However, the orc encampment is still far off. In order to reach the next banner, scroll the screen to the north by moving your mouse to the top edge of the screen.
Can do, voiceover.
Very good. The path to the next banner leads through a black area. This black area represents terrain that has not been discovered yet. Notice how the black area shrinks as Thrall moves through it. This reflects areas you have explored. Select Thrall and order him to move to the banner in the middle of the encampment.
Loktar, my warriors. We are yours to command, War
War
Chief.
Chief.
In order to have Thrall and his troops move together, you must first select all. Now that your troops are all selected, order them to move.
Prepare yourselves. I sense a knoll ahead.
Kill him.
To order Thrall's forces to defeat this foul creature, select all of your
This
troops,
foul creature.
click on the attack button, and then click on the knoll.
This was only a scout, but the knoll's camp lies just ahead.
Order your troops to perform an aggressive attack move into the enemy encampment. To do this, select all of your troops, click the attack button, and then left-click on the ground in the middle of the knoll camp.
Yeah, he leveled up. I want chain lightning.
Double. For Doomhammer! None will survive.
Epic.
Your time has come.
Oh. There we go.
For honor, yes. Double,
Double.
yes. For honor. Double. War Chief, we've discovered a group of Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
The Murlocs would make excellent targets for your new Chain Lightning spell. To have Thrall use his new ability,
Honor.
some monsters drop treasure when they are defeated. Treasure chests hold powerful magic items. This particular treasure chest contained a useful potion of mana. Notice that the potion now occupies one of Thrall's inventory slots near the
Yes.
bottom middle of your screen.
None will survive.
Potions of mana can be used to replenish a hero's mana, the magic energies that allow the casting of spells such as
For
Chain Lightning.
honor.
Yeah, it does. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Deer, kill the
For
deer.
Doomhammer!
The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
Be wary, my warriors.
Kill the deer.
Don't let nightfall dull your senses. Yes. Dabu. For honor. For honor.
What's over here?
Dabu.
A deer, kill it.
Yes.
Secret.
Dabu. For honor.
Yeah.
Yes. Dabu. An ogre. We'd have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping. Yes. For honor. For honor. Dabu.
Thank God it's night then. I'm sure I'd be able to take him, but
Yes.
I'm good.
Yes. For honor.
It's over here.
Dabu. Dabu.
Give me some
a
treasure.
golem. Watch yourselves, my brethren. Those creatures do not sleep at night. Yes. For honor.
For honor.
Yes.
Dabu.
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 Yes.
Yes.
For honor. Forest trolls. I still can't believe they were ever a part of the horde.
That's a little racist, Thrall.
For Doomhammer! What do you want? Looks
Oh, he died.
For honor.
Probably should have gone for the berserker right away.
Has come.
Very good. That treasure chest held a magic tome that can be used to give Thrall a permanent benefit.
Look, Naruto! Dabu.
We
For
ride.
honor. Yes. Yes. For
Yes. Yes. Dabu.
honor. Dabu.
For
Yes.
honor. Yes.
Dabu.
Dabu. Hello, Medivh. I did it! Inform me.
Greetings, son of Duratan. I knew you'd find your way.
I did.
It was you I saw in the vision. Who are you? How do you know me?
I know many things, young war chief, about you and your people. My identity at this time is unimportant. What is important is that you rally your people and leave these shores immediately.
Leave? What's this all about, human?
Human? I left my humanity behind
Long ago.
I am something different now. Know that I have seen the future and beheld the great burning shadow that is coming to consume this world. You sense it as well, don't you?
The demons are returning.
Yes. And only by leading your people across the sea to the distant lands of Kalimdor will you have a chance to stand against them.
But how can we...
I will answer all of your questions in time, young war chief. For now, rally your warriors and prepare to leave this land. We will speak again.
Ah.
None of this makes sense. But the spirits tell me that I should trust him.
Oh, Blizzard. When did you go wrong? That was fun. I'm enjoying this.
It's been 3 days and this prophet has yet to show himself. I hope I'm not making a huge mistake by trusting you.
Of course you are.
War Chief, the clans are assembling as you ordered, but it will take them some time to reach us. Then we
Thanks,
must prepare
Grunt.
this camp immediately. I want my warriors to have food and proper lodgings when they arrive.
That's a good war chief, Thrall. You're a good guy.
Yes, War Chief.
Thanks, Grunt.
Has there been any word from Grom Hellscream?
Grom.
He and the Warsong clan were supposed to have been here by now. No, War Chief. We haven't heard from Hellscream in some time. Damn it, Grom. Where the hell are you?
Grom.
Yes.
Alright, I gotta build a
The
burrow.
blinking button at the top of the screen indicates that your quest journal has been updated. To find out more about your objectives, click on the quest button.
We need more gold. What do you
Go get some gold.
Once a peon has been ordered to harvest gold, he will automatically travel back and forth between the gold mine and your closest great hall. Here are a few additional peons. To increase the rate of gold collection, order them to harvest from the same gold mine.
Okay, thanks for the extra peons. I was gonna make them myself, but that works.
The amount of gold that you currently possess is displayed in the upper right portion of your screen. As peons return to your great hall with gold, your gold stockpile increases.
There we go. A nice, steady amount. Now I need some peons to
Training
go
unit
get some
takes time.
trees.
When your great hall is selected, you can see a progress indicator in the bottom middle portion of your screen.
Dabu. Yes. For honor. Ready to work. Yes.
Ready to work.
In order to support a larger population, additional orc burrows will have to be constructed. Burrows provide the food that allows you to train more troops.
Ready to work.
He builds the burrow. Orc build. Work, work.
Well-placed war mills can increase the efficiency of your lumber harvesters. Try ordering a peon to construct a war mill near where your peons are chopping wood.
Not yet. Don't have enough gold. Plus, they haven't really chopped enough wood.
What do you want?
You go work on that.
I am the War Chief. For honor. Yes. Ready to work. For honor. Dabu. Yes. For honor. For honor. Dabu.
For honor. Yes. For honor.
Work complete.
Dabu. For
Ready
honor.
to work.
Yes. Alright, now I need a war mill. I'll put one right here.
Can't build there. I can do that.
Can't build there.
Let's get on with it.
Yeah, I'd have to agree that Overwatch was probably Blizzard's last good game. What time did Legion come out? Because Legion was their last good World of Warcraft expansion. That came out in like 2016, didn't it?
The spirits are restless.
Something like that. Five years ago.
The spirits are restless. I am the war chief. Work complete. Yes. Work.
Need to build a barracks.
The war mills contain various upgrades that can be researched to improve your troops. To see what upgrades are available, select your war mill.
No reason not to.
The spirits are restless. Yes, Dabu. Something to doing?
Yeah, I figured.
Let's get on.
I didn't think orcs could use multiple units to build something. I want one more orc cutting down trees. One more orc. I need a proper orc population of lumberjacks.
Ready to work.
Look at those orc boys go. What a bunch of heroes. What a bunch of legends. Alright. You go back
Your barracks is complete.
cutting down
You
trees,
can
I
begin
guess.
training grunts to reinforce your army. To train a grunt, first select your barracks. You have just placed a rally point for your
Oh,
structure.
need more gold.
Whenever a unit finishes training from
I'll
this
take
building,
one more
you
peon
will
then.
automatically travel to the rally point's location. To place a
That
rally
takes
point,
3.
select one of your unit producing
I should
structures
probably
and
build
right-click the
another
ground where you
burrow.
want the rally point to appear.
You can click on the ground or a unit.
Continue producing grunts until you reach your quest requirement.
I am the war. Let's get on with it. For honor. Yes, I am the war chief. Yes. For honor. Dabu. Yes. For honor. Dabu. Research complete. Dabu. Yes. For honor. Yes. Dabu. My life for the Horde. For honor.
Epic. My life for the Horde. I want Farsight. What's there?
Dabu.
Good to know. I want Farsight. What's here?
Yes. For honor.
Excuse me. Tried to mute myself, was not fast enough. Didn't tap out of the game. Get your mana back, Thrall. I want to do more Farsights.
Lokrigan, Ogan. What do you want? I can do that.
I could do that. Yes, you can, little orc boy.
The
Yes, you
spirits
can.
are restless.
The spirits are restless. Okay, Thrall. If you say so, buddy. If you say so. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
My life for the Horde.
Chicken and ice cold conch. Yummy.
Let's get on with it.
Let's get on with it.
life for the Horde.
One more. Give him to me. Give me the grunt. Give me the grunt. I want the grunt. I should actually set. Nah. I'm not worried about it. Never mind.
My life for the Horde. Regard, O God. Yes. Dabu.
I did it. I established a base. Oh no.
You orcs are in violation of the Alliance Internment Act. We've already captured one of your leaders. If you surrender now, we'll spare your lives.
War Chief, they say they've captured one of our leaders. Maybe they're referring to Grom. I hope not. But if they have captured Hellscream, I'll make them regret it. Loktar Ogar! Come, my warriors. We must drive the humans back.
Hell scream.
For
My
honor.
bouncing baby boy.
Our town is under attack. The spirits
Come on.
are restless.
We will stop them. We will defeat them. No destroying our shit, filthy humans.
Dabu. For honor. Work. Happy to. I am the War Chief. My life will survive. Dabu. The
Yes.
wretched humans have been destroyed.
Move Thrall and the rest of your forces across the bridge and locate Grom.
Okay. I'll destroy all their forces first.
One of your structures was damaged during the fight. To repair a damaged
I already have a
select
peon
the
on
peon,
its way.
click
Don't worry
the
about
repair
it.
button and then left-click on the desired structure.
Or you can just right click. Stop forcing my camera, game.
The War Chief.
I'll do as I please.
Yes. For honor.
Understando?
Dabu.
Can't destroy those, huh?
Dabu. For honor. Lok Naros. Yes. My life more.
Look at them try to path. Classic 2002. Look at that AI go.
The spirit.
What a bunch of gods.
Look regard, God. For honor.
Kill the pig!
Yes. Dabu. Dabu.
Kill the humies.
Hammer. None will survive. My life for the Horde.
Yay, another
Master.
orc.
For honor. Yes. Let's get on with it. Dabu. Yes.
Kill the
For
Humi.
honor.
That's a lot of orcs to take on by yourself, little guy, but you're a brave hero for trying.
For honor. Dabu.
Got a shaman?
Let's get on with it.
I'm surprised I remembered that. They're called
Dabu.
shamans.
When you control multiple spellcasters at the same time, it often becomes necessary to quickly switch between them to cast their individual spells. By using the subgroup
Lok
ability,
Naros.
you can do so without having to try to select them individually. Notice that the currently selected units are displayed in the bottom middle portion of your screen by little portraits. One of the unit portraits is highlighted with a yellow glow. This means that it is the currently activated subgroup.
For Doom Hammer.
You can switch between subgroups by pressing the tab key or left-clicking on one of the portraits that is not highlighted. This activates that subgroup and displays their spells in your command card.
Alright, I now
Your
have too
army
many
has
units.
grown to such a large size that it now requires a portion of your income to sustain it. This maintenance cost is referred to as upkeep.
Alright, build another burrow. Oh shit. So, I want all these orcs to just follow Thrall and the shamans. I'll control Thrall and the shamans.
For honor, your time has come. Direct me. A wise plan. War Chief, we found where they're holding Grom, but the area is protected by fortified guard towers. Then destroy them. Hellscream must be freed. Yes, War Chief. I am the War Chief.
Destroy it!
Direct me. Lord God.
Excuse me.
Work complete.
My orc died.
Yes.
I can't believe he killed my orc.
War Chief. Thunder. Yes. Let's get on with it. How can I help? Right away.
Stop trying to kill my shaman.
Understood.
Asshole.
A wise plan.
Dick.
The spirits are restless.
Circle of power. Be freed, fellow orcs.
Are you alright?
It's Grom.
Fine, little brother. Luckily, they only injured my pride. Great, because we're getting out of here now. We're leaving the human lands for good. Finally, follow me. I have an idea.
Yeah, steal the boats.
We can set sail on the humans' own ships.
Great idea, Grom.
But we'll need to wait for the rest of the horde. The horde is assembled, War Chief. We await only your command.
Yay! Go!
Go, young
Go!
people.
Yeah!
Sail west to the lands of Kalimdor. It is there that you will find your destiny. It is there that your people's salvation will be assured.
At least for the next, like, 15 years. Then your people will be just fucked. Yeah, I got through the prologue. Now we get to see our boy in blue. The one, the only. It's the Barons! Lord Orion.
We've received reports that the orcs are regrouping.
Certainly the recent attacks against the internment camps are evidence enough.
Agreed. The Horde is on the move.
This is absurd. My nation will not stand by and watch as the Horde masses on our very doorstep.
The orcs are not our primary concern here. How many times must I repeat myself? King Tyrannus, you must heed my warning. This plague that has gripped the Northlands could have dire ramifications.
Plague? You wizards are just being paranoid.
Yeah, you paranoid wizards. The plague will never be anything. You'll be fine.
Let's keep all this in perspective. Even if this plague does pose a threat to us, what are you proposing that we do?
It is simple. As I have said, the Kirin Tor are already prepared to place the villages under strict quarantine.
I will not institute quarantine without proof of your claims, Ambassador.
The people of Lordaeron have suffered enough without becoming prisoners in their own lands.
Yet prisoners they are, good king.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
Humanity is in peril. The tides of darkness have come again, and the whole world is poised upon the brink of war.
Enough of this. Guards, remove this madman.
Hear me. The only hope for your people is to travel west, to the forgotten lands of Kalimdor.
Travel west? Are you mad? Old ambassador. I don't know who you are or what you believe, but this is not the time for wrangling prophets. Our lands are beset by conflict, but it shall be we who decide how best to protect our people, not you. Now, be gone!
I failed humanity once before, and I will not do so again. If you cannot take up this cup, then I shall find another who will.
Go find him, Medivh. You've got this.
Warning has been given. Their fate is now their own.
Yeah. Everything that happens next could have been avoided. Could have been avoided. Uther! Arthas! Yeah, it's him! It's my boy!
Welcome, Prince Arthas. The men and I are honored by your presence.
Yeah!
And the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
Oh, it's been so
I'm
long.
pleased that King Tyrannus sent you to help me.
Father still hopes your patience and experience might rub off on
It is a father's right to dream, isn't it?
Look,
Oh,
here's
it
where we
warms
stand.
my heart.
our scouts have confirmed that there is an orc encampment hidden somewhere over the next ridge.
As I suspected.
It gets worse. They're preparing to attack the nearby village of Strombrad. As far as we know, the village is completely defenseless.
Oh.
I need to move against the orc base immediately. Can you handle Strongbrad's defense on your own?
Of course, Uther. Don't worry about me.
Good. Meet me at the orc camp once you've saved the village.
Be careful,
Be
Arthas.
careful, Arthas.
Oh. Seeing Arthas and Uther as actual, like,
Stand
friends.
For the light.
It breaks my heart.
For honor. Of
For
course,
honor.
A sound plan.
A sound plan. Kill the pig!
A sound plan.
Alright. Nothing there. Okay, I gotta go this way.
Of course.
For my
Sound
father, the
plan.
king.
Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly.
Say it. Say the thing. Say the
A
say the
sound
line.
Plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly.
Say the
Of
line.
course.
For my father, the
For
king.
honor. A sound plan.
Please, you're my only hope. A group of gnolls kidnapped my little Timmy and took him
Timmy!
to their hideout in the forest. Could you find him and bring him
Save
home?
Timmy!
For honor. Of course. You are past redemption. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
Fuck you, Knowles.
Help me, please. I'm trapped in the cave.
We'll save you, little Timmy. Fear not.
Betrayer of the light.
For honor.
Please get me out of here. I want to go home.
Justice shall be done. A sound plan.
I got you, little Timmy.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
Oh, okay, ma'am. You can give me a little smooch? Oh, a ring of protection. Hell yeah.
Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
It did break Uther's heart.
For honor. Of course.
We'll fight for Lordaeron. Get your swords.
Yeah. Atta boys.
Of course.
Those are heroes right there, baby.
I'm here to help. For honor. Certainly.
They'll fight for their country like heroes.
Save us. A sound.
Get a
trap. Take everything, man. Take all.
What a bunch of jackasses.
Of course. Feel my wrath. Justice is come. Of course, for honor. Certainly. A sound plan. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor.
Help! Bandits are stealing our belongings!
We'll take their coin just like everyone else's.
No, you won't. I'll kill you.
Those bandits stole my ledger. Without it, I will lose my entire farm.
Chase them down.
Retrieve it from their camp. It would mean
Chase them down, men. Don't let them leave.
Of course.
Yeah, the best part of the song. Yeah.
Sound plan. Certainly. Feel my wrath.
Say your prayers.
Oh, they healed up a little bit. Kill them.
A sound. Of course.
I refuse to let them die. Everyone gets additional armor.
Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly.
I'm bringing your ledger back, sir.
For honor.
Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
Please, take this item.
Okay. Appreciate
A
it.
sound plan. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
No, the villagers kill the orcs.
The attack has already begun. To arms, my brothers!
The town of Taunton is on fire. Oh man, I'm coming.
Of course.
Kill the orcs.
A sound plan.
Save the men. No! Good God. You just ran them over.
Of course.
No. You do not get to kill that villager. A villager will live, you fucking animal. You brute.
Of course. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
Attack! The light is my strength. I stand for the light. Of course. Certainly. Is there danger?
I will not let my soldiers die.
Of course. For honor. A sound plan. For honor.
We will save the town.
Of course. A sound
In fact,
plan.
it's got a sign that says Bob's Guns.
Haul these wretches off with the rest of them.
Move them out!
Certainly.
No, save the villagers.
Foul knave. Justice
Focus down the boss, the hero.
For honor.
Yeah, I kept the guy alive. Let's go.
A sound plan.
No soldiers will die on Narthos's watch.
Of course. Of course.
Bless you, Prince Arthas. But what about the others who were taken away?
I don't know,
worry,
Daniel.
son. We'll find them and bring them home safe.
Yes, we will, Arthas.
Prince Arthas, Lord Uther needs you at the Orc encampment immediately.
Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
Let's go, Arthas. Look at that boy. Look at that little hero. Oh, Arthas. Arthas, Arthas, Arthas.
Good timing, lad. I sent 2 of my best knights into parley with the Orc leader.
Oh god, I remember this. The horses come back without the people.
Damn. These orcs will never surrender.
And we will kill them. Yes, destroy the beast.
Remember, Arthas, we are paladins. Vengeance cannot be a part of what we must do. If we allow our passions to turn to bloodlust, we will become as vile as the orcs.
You're right,
Yes,
Uther. You'd never break that oath yourself.
I want you.
I'm sure of it, Uther. You'd never turn your back on the needy.
Of course. I'll remain here and ensure that none of the loathsome beasts threaten the camp.
I won't fail you.
I know you won't, lad.
Good friends.
Justice shall be done.
Great
sound
friends
plan.
and teammates.
I'm here to help.
On a nice,
For honor.
steady, constant flow of gold. You protect
Certainly.
up there,
For
Uther.
honor.
Ready to work. Ready to work.
Alright, I need another 1 or 2 peasants cutting down trees.
What? Off I go then.
Go put the tree that you have there and start building a farm.
Yes, me lord. Ready to work.
We need more. We need more units. Uther. I'll defend with you, Uther.
Ready to work.
Arthas with his big old shoulder pads.
Job's done. All right. More work. Righto.
Can 2 people
righto.
work on something? They can, that's right. I was gonna have the whole lumberjack squad build these real fast.
What is it? Job's done. Off I go then.
I'm building a 3rd
Yes,
farm just to be
lord.
safe.
All right.
And then I'll use all of them to build a barracks as well.
Job's done. Right.
Excuse me. God, I keep sneezing. Everyone build fast.
Work, me lord. What is it?
Look how fast this gets built. God damn.
Our forces are under attack.
Attaboy, Uther.
Job's done. Off I go then. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord.
The rest of you can continue cutting down trees. Now I need some soldiers.
More gold are required.
Is there danger?
More lumber is required.
All the lumber will be coming in shortly.
I'm here to help. I stand for the light.
I stand for the light.
Ready to work.
Ready to
The
work.
light is my strength. Of course. Certainly.
I'll put a watchtower on each one, or guard tower.
Justice shall be done. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. For honor.
Kill the
For
sheep.
my father, the king.
For my father, the king.
Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan.
For my father, the king. Fucking murders. Reduce that sheep to paste. Holy shit.
The light is my strength.
Oh, you can't make that shit up. That's amazing.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete.
For honor.
You are past redemption. Feel my wrath. Ready for action. Yes, my liege.
Upgrade complete.
Shall be done.
Feel my wrath. You are past redemption. Ready
We only get stronger men.
Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Of course.
Fucking killed it. There's another sheep.
Is there danger? For my father.
For my father, the king.
Certainly. Of course.
Are there more?
A sound
Please tell me there's another sheep
Of
somewhere.
course, for honor. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan.
Are there any more sheep anywhere? No? That's alright. I've done my job then. My work here is complete. I have rid this land of its foul sheep.
I stand for the light. I'm here to help.
Anyone here need a little healy-dealy?
What do you need? Say
No,
the word.
everyone's good.
I stand for the light.
For my father, the king.
Ready for action.
It's inhuman creatures. We must end them. They will not harm the lands of Lordaeron.
Right.
There we go. We established a base. What next? Come on, Uther. Tell me where to go. Let's get both these towers a building.
Paladin fool! The warlocks of the Black Rock clan have spoken. Soon, demons will rain from the sky, and this wretched world will burn.
Okay, Blade Master guy.
Yes, I've heard this rhetoric before. You orcs will never learn. It was only a mirror image. Damn it. What are these curs up to?
The hour of doom approaches. Let this paltry sacrifice appease our demon masters.
You sick bastards. Never get away with it.
No.
Slay the orcs. Slay them all.
The
I will slay every last orc.
For honor.
I am the
A sound
future
plan.
king of Lordaeron.
Certainly. Of course.
And sheep.
For honor. Certainly. Of course. For honor.
Well met, good human. Have you come to join in our hunt?
What are you dwarves hunting in this region?
We're hunting black drakes. It's said that drake's blood can bestow fiery enchantments upon weapons.
The fiery enchantments you seek could prove useful.
True.
The name of the beast we're hunting is Cyranox. With your aid, the monster won't stand a chance.
That's true, but let's go kill these orcs first. Kill them. Kill them all.
A sound plan. For honor.
Everyone gets increased armor. Let's go kill this filthy
A
dragon.
sound plan. Certainly. Of course.
First, let's gather the troops together. Y'all are spread the fuck out. Holy shit. That it? That's its spot? Okay.
For honor. Of course. A sound
For
plan.
honor.
For honor.
Of course. A sound plan.
Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Of
Kill
course.
the black dragon whelp.
Certainly.
Good job.
Of course. A sound plan.
Kill them.
For honor.
Kill them all.
For honor.
Good. Now we will kill the black dragon, Cyranox.
Mortals become more reckless with every generation.
Kill the dwarf. I couldn't heal him, no! Kill the dragon!
Let's
Yeah!
bring this heart back to the dwarves.
Our town is under siege.
Certainly.
Won't work.
Turn that in. Go repair that tower, boy.
I'll go then.
Justice shall be done.
Dun-dun-dun.
I'm here to help. For honor.
Now I will reforge our weapons to strike with searing heat.
The light is my strength. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan.
It's true, it's striking with searing heat.
Of course. Certainly. For honor.
I will make my way straight to the pit. Charge! Charge on, heroes! I see a pig.
Justice shall be done.
Feel my wrath.
You dare escape my
I
grasp.
stand for the light.
Kill the Black Rock Clan Blade Master.
For honor.
God, what he just did looked really cool. Yeah, screw you, Blade Master. Humans forever! Yeah! Fuck the orcs!
You've done well, lad. This was a sound
A sound victory indeed, Uther.
The orcs were sacrificing townsfolk. I think they were trying to summon demons.
Disgusting.
Faith, lad. These orcs are trying to hold on to dying traditions. We defeated their demons a long time ago. Let's head for home. It's been a long day.
It has been, Uther. Thank you. Yay! Ah, God, I love this game. I love this game. It's such a good game. I missed the screen where you could see the model, though. I loved that. How when you clicked on each campaign in Warcraft 3, you'd see a 3D model of the character standing in the middle. Dang. They really took away my Warcraft 3, didn't they? Oh well. Either way, I think that's about gonna be it for today's stream. I'm gonna be having to head out here in a little bit. But, after today, and into tomorrow, I don't have to worry about doing stuff. I'll be able to stream much longer tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, until Tuesday. So, thank you everybody who stopped in to watch. Thanks Bone, Knit, Paulo, everybody. I had a fair amount of people stop in today. It was nice. And I suppose I don't really have any announcements to make. Besides, obviously, the stuff I've already said. I have a stream schedule now, so if you're interested in seeing that, either watch my announcement video on it or head over to my Twitter where I have it posted and pinned to the top of my page. I will be updating that every week on Sundays, so without anything else to add, that's all I've got. So, I'll see you guys later.